Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Joshua Zirkzee, has to be the focal point in the side in so many ways. And what I like about him is that he doesn't shy away from anything. He doesn't really have quiet spells in games. He's always looking to get involved and to keep the team...
Zirkzee! Goal! Barcelona! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Zirkzee for Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Zirkzee. Oh, super find. Face to face, and the shot! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Looking to play him in. Oh, and the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Yeah, that's great running from the way he manoeuvred.
Could be danger here. Caicedo. Now it's Zirkzee. And a chance! It's bounced back off the post. Good running, strong and purposeful. Tries a shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. That is a great pick out. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Mbappe. Ribery. Now it's Brahim Diaz. He's found a way through. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Brahim Diaz. Big header! And that's past the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Valverde. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. And it's Messi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Some good work on the right flank here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Alexander-Arnold, Brahim Diaz, and the shot! Loose ball now, and there's... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, it's fallen kindly here, in he goes again! They've scored! A quite incredible spell, they are flying!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Distributed tidily. Brahim Diaz. Threads one in. Ribery. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, this is a terrific run. There's the shot! Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Kukçu. Ribéry. Brahim Diaz providing an outlet on that flank. Alexander-Arnold. And the finish! Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And he's running through. He's one on one shooting chance. Off the post.
Minutos de descuento.
Real chance. He scores. And they're at it again in double quick time.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Valverde. And he's been shifted off it. Ribéry. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second. He's having a shot! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Valverde. Serginho. And here's Mbappe. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Zirkzee. And it's Serginho. Kukçu is the team's great visionary.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Decent chance! It's hit the upright. And it's Messi.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it takes a shot! They've done it! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Kupchu. Searching pass he's played there. And he's gone looking for safety. And that has left him in a heap. Serginho. Baresi aims beyond the defence. He has a look up. Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
João Neves puts his foot on the gas. Serginho receives it in a wide position. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zirkzee has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Chance, surely! Sticks it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Foden, he's picked his way through. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's picked it up out wide. He has found the way through. Look at the space here. Goes for a shot! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Can he get it through? And he's searching through. Just the keeper's, and he shoots! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Can he finish? It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining...
Can he finish? He's put it wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Oh no, what has happened here? That's gone for a throw-in. Kupchu chips it through. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well played. Caicedo tries to play it through. Chance! It's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Caicedo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Serginho goes on a run down the left wing. Pinches it off him. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot a goal! And he's missed it. Valverde. Caicedo. That's a cute ball. Oh, what a ball! Messi. Clipped into space. Zirkzee. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, that's delightful. And here's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, sweet feet. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This stop was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Zirkzee walking off with the